Test, test. What is up right there? Okay. Oh man, I've been live for 45 seconds. What's up? I'm Hype C. We're having some internet difficulties today, so hopefully that was just a phase. And how do I get rid of that timer? And let's get rid of. Cool. So today is Friday, and we are gonna play some games. And I like to go to the Show Your Hype tab in hypehype's Discord. It's a good place to see what games people have just finished. I saw PT Jones just finished his Fun Fair, which apparently released a couple days ago, and yeah, it makes sense now because I saw Shogun playing it, but I did not know that game was released. But there was also this tab called Latest Hypes, which is the hyper bot that looks like it posts whenever anybody posts a hype. So let's gonna try to go live on the TikTok as well. Again, technical issues today, but I guess I just need to do some more setup. I think that's the best way to go. But it's kind of ridiculous. It took me 20 minutes to get going, man. What's up with that? Oh, and then I did want to try. Okay, yeah, so we got some sound going. It looks like it is not being picked up by the microphone, which is a good sign. All right, let's take a look. show you hype. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at some of these. These all look like games I've seen. Flappy Chicken by Sharko. I kind of do want to make like a Flappy Bird remix, so should probably look into that eventually. And oh, so this is okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking the audio might be a little bit too difficult to handle while I don't have headphones. I don't know. I could try. It's like I want to try both. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at PT Jones. Hype Fun Fair. This looks exciting. I already know I'm gonna like it. Probably should save it to my library as well. And where did this thing go? Okay, it's over here. I kind of want. Okay, got my setup. And before we go, gotta get some high score. Let's take a look. That's one of the cool things with hypehype is you can just hit the remix button and see how everything was made. Get a haircut for sure. Check out this attention to detail. I love all the dialogue boxes too. I'll have to mess around more with that. I feel like this video, there we go. Got a koala. On the phone. No, on the iPad, but the little, what is it? He's had a snack. Got the hot dog vendor. Got these numbers. Got a trash can. That's cool. I always find it funny when I see trash cans. And then there's just like so many. It's not so bad. Like I always say, like in New York City, nobody really recycles. I think they're doing it more now. But yeah, it's not something you think about when you live in that city. But in San Francisco, they recycle. But in Europe, man, they also recycle. And it's like, it's not, I guess it's not funny, but it's like 5 to 6 different kind of big dumpsters. I think I can't remember what European city I was living in, but you would have to take your trash out to the street, and then to the street there would be really big, like almost like the size of like half of a van. So it'd be big. And then you put your trash in there, but they would have like 5 different colors, and then pictures on the side of the trash can to help signify what's supposed to go in the trash can. Fun fact, most of the plastics you recycle doesn't even get recycled, only like a small percentage. It's all a marketing scheme by the plastic companies. I think I saw a TikTok on it, but yeah, I always get confused when I see multiple trash cans. And I just put everything in the whichever one's the regular trash, unless it's obvious to me. Okay. Oh, cool. This is cool. We got like this trigger. It's like a trigger. How does it say trigger? Is that just like in the text? Do I need to turn the logic on? Do I not have the okay. So the blue box is a trigger. If you get to the blue box, then that triggers stuff. And this is cool. And it's even Note the Quest enables baskets use Quest broadcaster with signal. Yeah, this is cool. The gift shop, like look at all these plants and the color. I wonder how many different visual color 64? Okay, couple cool things I just noticed right there. And maybe this is new, maybe this isn't new. If you know, let me know. But the visual material now says how many visual materials you have. You see that right there where it says 64? And the physics, 7 different physical materials and 152 different text, 19 UI colors. I want to take a look at that because I like looking at the UI colors. Nice. And 26 different effects. This is new. At least I think it's new. It could have been there the whole entire time and I just never knew about it. But what's important is that I know about it now. And yeah, that's interesting because I thought the cap for visual materials was somewhere in like the 40s or 30s. It used to be 20, but that was like months ago. Yeah, okay, so here we can see we got these like red blocks, and I think the red blocks are triggers, and then that sends you somewhere, yeah, like a broadcaster. Camera zoom in, causes the camera to zoom in, and then this looks like it causes the camera to zoom out. Got a whole bunch of dialogue text. Looks like there's a whole scene going on in the toilet paper, or using the porta potties. And I saw these porta potties the other day, and it made me think, like, is there a porta potty asset? Which I don't think there is. So I'm curious to see if this, maybe there is a porta potty asset. No, what? Is this handcrafted? There are some good doors. We can see we got some, okay, we got, and here's where the group, notice the group and the ungroup. Okay, so look at that. We got this. I do enjoy going in and seeing how everything was made. That's cool. Looks like there's a trigger over there. I like this. This is cool. There's a little bus stop. I wonder if you can walk over here. It'd be cool too if there was like another parking game. I think like Vic91 has a parking game simulator, so it'd be fun to somehow maybe in the future just like merge all games, like having a portal link to another game or something. I don't know. A lot of possibilities. Oh, we got stuff underground. What? Hold up. There's 2 fingers, and there's something over here too. Yeah, there's just a lot. I'm trying to go underground. Okay, so underground we got some boats. We got a homie on a moped with multiple different shoe wear options. Oh, I think I saw this. This is oh, nice. So if I wanted to take this and put it in my game, you know, I could. I like this thing. This reminds me, you see this a lot like in Brooklyn where they have these and they'll what is it? What do they call them? Like thrift stores or thrift flea markets. Except in New York City, flea markets are let's just say you could buy pennies for dollars. Like it's absurd. Like the stuff is so expensive. Like I think it's like five old school pennies, which are worth a penny, cost $1. Oh man. Let me do one of these. Hit the focus button. Man, USA, you just get fake scam phone calls like on average 10 a day. It's ridiculous. I don't like, it's absurd. Like, and that's normal. Like, this is one of the reasons I don't like living in the US, because too many phone calls, and then you have to overpay for the. Anyways, back to this. I want to see how this was done. Are these light bulbs or are these just circles? So, like, that's one of the cool things with hypehype is you can see what other people have done and how they created it, and then that just helps give you ideas on how to create things. So this just looks like it's a ball, but no, look up here. Okay, so it is kind of like a light bulb. Yeah, if you wanted to, what I think would be cool is to like make something like this, but then like make simple block letters. Check out, we got something over here. There's like a player cam, the containers, player cam container. The newspaper asset. Yo, what's up, King 38? I'm just taking a peek behind the scene for the Hype Fun Fair PT Jones made. Super impressive. A lot of trigger points. So I guess a little cheat sheet is like check out where the trigger points are, and then I can when I play the game, I'll know what's going on. POI. What is POI? Can I click this? Here we got Skater Turtle dude. Let's turn off the logic so we can see what this dude's got. I like it. These are like dreads or something. Or yeah, probably dreads. Or at least that's what they look like. This guy's got a. This is a. Okay, so again, creative uses on everything. This is literally a hairpiece. But let's hit undo a bunch. PT Jones made it into a beard, right? Because you could just have the bear, or you could have the bear with a mustache and beard. Got this, okay. Yeah, so if I wanted to create a hot dog stand, and I think I've seen multiple different hot dog stands. Thank you. This game is PT Jones. It's called Hype Fun Fair. He just released it on hypehype like two days ago, maybe 3 days ago. What's today? Friday? It's Friday. So we're gonna be playing this game in a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to jump all over, take a look and see all that's going on. We got the banana dude talking to the duck dude. Got the ultra cute bear with hat on. Look at that, there's like a safe up here. Here we see we got the cheetah with a exclamation mark. I like that it's set in a city. Ooh, hit is signal 1, bonk is signal 2. Cool entryway. What is this? Exit checker. Okay, cool. So he's the broadcaster and the broadcast listener. Love the colors. Let's take a look at the visuals again. Okay, so we got blue, no shiny. Like this blue. We got basket 1. Slam. Oh, okay, cool. Internet did not crash. And this just kind of makes me want to make like an epic world and then eventually make a game later. But what I'm super curious on is how it jumps into the game. Logic on. Okay, let's put that beard back on the bear's face. Ah man, I keep moving it. I'm not. Let's deselect. Okay, so alright, I think I can just be here for a while. Let's try to play 1 or 2 of some of the games, and then I will come back and take a look because I feel like I have to. So I got PT Jones, and then this was his entry for the environment challenge, which I think is epic. I was super curious on the character. Okay, so it's like the cat. Oh, and I guess it makes sense it's a cat because it's got a tail, but I didn't see it till now. Well, what's that button? Okay. Yo, what's up, tiny players in the house? So this is cool. Okay, so this is away from the sunlight. And that sun, how is that sun is just so big? Oh, look at that. I need to get it so it's like up here. Oh, you've been having internet crisis? Hopefully not too bad. I've been having internet issues today, but it looks like it's been working for the last 25 minutes. So I'll take it. Ooh, and I really like the clouds on this. This makes me think of old school posters. Yeah. Has your internet issue just been like the internet's going out, kind of like, I guess, similar internet issues I've been having, or completely different ones? Cool thing with this is you can even change the color, but this tone is well done. Getting it done, PT Jones. Let's check out this Hype Fun Fair. Ooh, updates. 1.0 game released. 1.1 bug fixes, new NPC, high rewards, and new leaderboard. Which I'm curious about the leaderboard because it's a lot going on. I mean, I think there's multiple different games in the Hype Fun Fair. Smoother frame, first-person controls, bug fixes, improved gift shop experience. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice looking game, a mini movie. Oh, the Western one, that was PT Jones's entry for the environment challenge that hypehype had, where it was like make some kind of cool environment, which was really cool. A lot of different a lot of different environments and scenes. It's always cool to, I felt like mine was just a synthwave one with the car going down the highway. I felt like mine was super basic. I mean, it was good. Wait, hold up. Okay, now we got the music just for the Hype Fun Fair as opposed to like mixing the music. Yeah, I like, well, here I can show you what mine was for the environment challenge, which was just this one. I think I was working on it on the live stream. Oh, we got a cat hanging out. Yeah, I feel like this one's super standard. This is basic, like, if you ever listen to synthwave music, my favorite thing about this is how the shadows move. Yeah, a lot of great entries. I think if you go to the search and you type in environment challenge, I believe. Let's check it out. There may be a playlist somewhere too. I can't be certain. Also, I have a lot of cool ideas. Just what is holding me back is that hypehype doesn't have a good course or tutorial on how to combine a few things. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, so I think you can just select that and it'll bring up some of the cool entries. Yo, PT Jones in the house, what's up? Yeah, Tiny, I can tell you when I mean, apparently I've been using hypehype for almost a year, which means I gotta work on, I'm trying to make like a video about me using hypehype for, I think it's been 1 year. No, July. Sometime in July is when I discovered hypehype. I remember because I was leaving Las Vegas, driving across the country, and I was checking out, like, if you go to the YouTube on hypehype. That was me, that live thing. Yeah, here they have a lot of videos, playlists. Oh, you know what? And I was talking to, I I always forget this. Okay, so announcements here. Was it here? No, this is. I gotta find it. They just came out with some tutorials. Almost 1 year, like 10, 11 months. It's basically a year. I'm not, um, I'm not one of those that's like, oh, three, half, yeah, basically a year. But there was, yeah, tutorials. Have you seen this, Tiny? Some of these tutorials. I actually have been meaning to check this out. So I do want to play and get your high and get high scores, PT Jones, on some of you on in the fun fair, which looks epic, and I'll probably use it as a study reference. Hype create. Okay, so they created some more tutorials in hype. And I feel like I'm just messing up. I'm trying to find it. Get started tutorial. Oh, okay. So look right here. Would you say that hype has changed quite a bit since you first discovered it? That is a great question. I would say the core of hype has stayed the same. And by what I mean in that is like how you move things around and how you um, put things in and connect things together. Uh, but every 1 to 3 months, it's like everything gets a small level up. Like the UI, the assets, how things work gets a small level up. But I would say it's sometimes it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or maybe even 3 steps forward, 1 step back. Because I have seen some hypes that were made. Sometimes they like something breaks because something has changed or some system is no longer used. But overall, the ability to like move around in hype and do stuff and look at other hypes has kind of stayed the same. So I think aesthetically, it has changed a lot, but because it changes like every couple of months a little bit, you you don't it's you don't necessarily notice it. Like you notice it. It's kind of like the hamburger menu, right? So like the hamburger menu was on the top left, and now it's on the top bottom left, and it takes a second to get used to it. And and maybe they'll put it to the bottom right. Who knows? But uh, yeah, yeah. So in like I bet you in like 3 6 months time, use it like you'll have no problem hitting the bottom left. Whereas uh, like I think I will have no problem hitting the bottom left. But you know, the first couple of months after that change, uh, it just takes getting used to. But that's kind of the cool thing too, because I have seen literally in the Discord where the like help feedback, and this is why I mean, I'm a hype fanboy, so it's like sometimes I feel kind of weird saying how, oh, I think hype is so great, because I do think it's great, and I do think it's amazing when you have a game studio that's trying to change the way people make and play games, and they listen to the feedback. I'm almost like I'm suspicious of stuff like that. Like when like basically whenever people are nice, and I'm like, huh, why are you nice? Like I've been through the world. I know things are not so nice all the like, but it's cool because there was one thing where somebody was like, it would be great if when you rotate, scale, or move an object, if that was highlighted green. And now that's highlighted green. And it makes sense to do it. And it makes sense from like a UI perspective. And it's just cool when you go through, you read what people write, and some of it is implemented. And the downside could be sometimes some things shouldn't be implemented, right? But you don't, and then people are like, oh no, that's not cool. And then they change it back, which I think is how you move forward. It's like you have to try new things, see if it works. But what happened to the music? Oh, it's because I'm talking. Howard, So wait, hey, I will answer your question, Tiny. But Tiny, have you checked out the Learn to Create? I would love to get your opinion on these, because I think I'm gonna check them out right now. Which, because I can tell you when I started learning hypehype, which to be fair was really cool because I don't even know where I was traveling. Honestly, I was like going on an airplane to some other place, and I didn't have. You know what? I was probably going to Seattle, or New York City, because I was taking a plane, and I was no, it was definitely Seattle because I found out about hypehype one July last year, and then I went to Seattle around August, and yeah, like Tiny, you've used multiple different game engines, so I think you know the system when it comes to just going at it, trying to figure it out. But I was on a plane and it was like boarding, and the plane was boarding, and I'm on my phone and I'm like trying to add an add-on jump mechanic where if you touch the screen it moves and I'm just doing all this on my phone while like I got the priority boarding with the United, so I was sitting down before everyone, and I'm like the whole time everyone's boarding the plane, and I'm just like trying to get this object to move, and then before the plane took off I was able to get it, and it was cool. But again, it's like small steps, but now they got these like with the little hat, the academy type of hat, to help teach. So how would you describe yourself? A game developer, a game developer, or B, a hybrid developer, and a bit of a personality goes into your game? I think, yeah, I would. So I've thought about this many times over the years, and I've actually been able to put it to a sentence, because at the end of the day, it's always good to have a good elevator pitch. And if it's about yourself, I think it also helps you understand yourself. I remember when I first wanted to make games, I did not think of myself as a game developer. I wanted to be a game developer. I do think of myself as a game developer now, primarily because I make games. Yeah, so like, but things were different like 5 years ago. Like when the first couple of games I made, I think, I had a good job. I had to pay somebody. It was like $1,000 a month, and it was cool. I got my games at the App Store, and it was a long. It feels like a long time ago. But yeah, I see myself as a game maker, player, and content creator, and I definitely struggle when it comes to like figuring out how to do things when it comes to making games. I think specifically because I don't know how to code and the logic behind coding, but I'm okay with that. So that's like really the best thing about editing videos is when I edit videos, I see everything that I'm doing, and it helps reinforce the learnings. Both the team and the community have been awesome so far. Everyone helped me so much when I just started, so highly encourage anyone to just hop in and say hello. Yeah, I totally agree, PT Jones. I do, like, for me, I'm a difficult person to like ask for help. I don't do it. I would rather struggle on my own and try to figure it out. I will ask for help occasionally, but I don't know. I'm trying to get better at it. But I think for me, it's easier to like ask for help in in person. And then also sometimes I just feel like it's difficult for me to describe what I'm trying to do. And when I have trouble communicating, I'll just not communicate and I'll just sit down and try to figure it out on my own. Last time you made a game in less than 15 minutes, so yes, I definitely consider you a game dev. I mean, I don't think that game was that wasn't a complete game. I could do it again. I could do it again. I will do it again. But yeah. Like, I think there's always the thing where there's like how the world sees us, how we think the world sees us, how we see ourselves, how we would like to see us. There's all these thoughts, and I don't know. I like to be very philosophical because then I don't have to worry about these other things, and I can just try to do the best me that I can be. But I also think it's easier for me because I'm older and I've been through a lot of shit, and like that's the upside to going through shit. I don't even, can I say that? I don't know. Is that if somebody messes, like, you don't care, like I'm over it. So yeah, let's check out. I want to check this out. Also, the game engines I use is mostly using nodes or blocks. They're easier to get into than doing programming. I've started making a full-blown game was just using node and block. Oh, that's cool. My friends see me as a geek who loves computers, so I'm using like 10 to 30 minutes of my time to communicate with friends and family. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should make a video on these tutorials. Tap the mouse. This is really good and it helps people understand how to move around. Maybe I should try it on my phone. Can you help me find the cat? Hi, mouse sent you to me, didn't she? Nice moves. Remember these moves. Not sure if I agree with how this tutorial does reset move. I don't do it that way. I always hit the reset view over here. I would like to see that window for a preview so that you can use a small preview window as a camera from where the camera is pointing. I don't want to have to set the camera every time. I mean, I don't set the camera every time. I use these buttons over here to set the camera and to reset the view. Personally, I wouldn't do what that tutorial said for resetting the view. And I think it's actually really great. Tap here, select a style from the list by tapping the plus icon. Select one of the icons below and move, rotate, or scale. Drag, press the icon and move and drag. Okay, press the icon and drag to rotate. Go the quick menu to find, undo, and tap it. Oh, nice, PT Jones. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, nice, Tiny. Being paid to fix the computers and install games. How do I exit out of this? All right, make a mini hype. Let's see what this one's about. Welcome to the hype editor. In this tutorial, you'll learn about pre-made. These items have built-in functionalities and they speed up making games. Start by adding a player from the asset library. I should totally make a video on this. I haven't tapped to open the asset library. It's weird. I'm usually just in here, just like tapping everything. So going step by step. I'm down with it. Well, no one in my area knows how to use a computer. Oh, nice. I remember back in the day, I was my dad bought a computer and he was the only one. We were the only one on the house in the neighborhood who had a computer. And then there was like a neighbor who was very well off, and then they got a computer, and then we were able to play via the modem. Like, yeah. And we played the first Warcraft. Okay, so let's pick a player. Let's do the like the player fighter. Do a search when you need something from the asset library. You search for player, you will find main characters for your games. Oh, I didn't know that. Searching for the word player. I always use the word character. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for a hilarious geeky TV show, I highly recommend the IT Crowd. English humor at its finest. Oh, there's some famous people, or at least one of the dudes, or two of the dudes. Now I'm curious. Yeah, have you seen the movie PT Jones? Frequently asked questions about time travel. It's one of my most favorite time travel movies. It's got the Chris O'Dowd. Dude's a great actor, and it's got that British humor. The only people that know how to use a computer is the people's kids. That's all. All the new generations know a lot than parents. Yeah. I think it's got to be tough for a parent. Like, they don't have time to figure that out. I don't know. I've always been interested in computers, so yeah, always. I think when I was a kid, I was making websites at like 14, just doing basic HTML, and literally like 15 years later, I would have a job where I would make a lot of money and I would have to do basic HTML from stuff I learned when I was a kid, which is fascinating to me because I think if I would have known that as a kid, I would have spent more time just learning how to make websites, because I don't know, I came from not a small place, but it was Indiana. Don't go to Indiana, never go there. If you search for a player, let's check it out. Let's give the player a nicer look. Okay. Persons and monster visuals. I like the Yeti snowman. Looking good. It's time to test the gameplay. Hip return by tapping back. Where's the, oh, the back at the top left. Yo, what's up, King? Casual Games. Oh, snap. Tiny Plays, you've been watching that show? That's hilarious. It's more of the type of person like Linus Sebastian, Linus Textives. Yeah, good basic HTML knowledge, like, it's just always good to have. I remember my friend, she was learning, she went through a coding boot camp. She didn't know any CSS, she didn't know anything. She knew nothing. She knew nothing. She knew nothing about anything. And then she took like a boot camp and it was really tough. And now she gets paid fat cash by a design company that makes software that overcharges its customers. But I don't think she likes her job. Or she does like it, but the management is... That's why, I mean, I got over that stuff. Oh, this is cool. Oh, yeah, yeah, she works with fonts, but she calls typefaces fonts. But they're basically the same thing. I like this view perspective. Oh, crap. Well, I think it told me to do something. Oh, and then we hit back. The player you choose is a pre-made, it has built-in features. You can run when you drag while playing. It can also jump, fight, depending on which player type you choose. You can change things like speed and health points in the basic menu. Oh yeah, really? I hear Python is the one you want to get started with if you want to program. My brother's a JavaScript developer, so I personally, I'm good. I'm good with trying to learn how to code. Oh, look at that last update, 329.22. You can change things like the player speed and health points in the basic menu. Next, add some decorations to the scene. Tap here and add a plant. The plant is an example of a visual. It doesn't do anything, but it looks nice. How about adding some things for the player to collect? I like that idea. Zoom out a bit with 2 fingers, then drag the gem. Zoom out a bit. Fix the positioning of the gem by dragging if needed. I hope they bring up the lines. I don't know if I've mentioned that in the feedback, but I like how you can see the blue line and this line. I think it'd be cool if they had the line. Like right now, there is no line. Fix position of the gem, dragging if needed. Create a copy of the gem, drag a copy to a good place. Yeah, let's go over here. I'm not done. Wait, Tiny, did you say you have or you haven't checked out some of these? I guess they're tutorials. Playtest time. Try to collect all the gems. Ah, this is great. It like helps teach you about playtesting, which is super important. Tip return by tapping back. Alright, because my dude does not jump, I cannot get to that top area. Collectible gems are also pre-made. They have built-in properties. Have you checked out some of these tutorials, PT Jones? I'd be curious. Collectibles disappear and make sounds on contact. They may increase score or health as a player. Oh, health too. I come from a place where things are visual for me, like I would need a list of lines of code to learn what they do. Yeah, no, I'm totally a visual learner, but I also believe that, you know, anybody can do anything if they just keep at it. So, and like you said, you're a visual learner, so figure out, you know, as long as you figure out the best way for you to learn visually, then you're good to go. Next, you will add a finish line to the game. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't know they had finish line. I like these. Pre-mades end the game when the player reaches the flag. I do wish there was a pre-made for setting up a leaderboard. I've checked out 1 to 3 hypehype tutorials. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, this is, I think, my second one. I have been meaning to check them out. That's not the same thing. Also move this. Yeah, okay, we're gonna move the flag over here. Do you like the sand dunes? And we got a level complete. Great job, you've completed a small working hype. Now you can save the hype and make it better. And you can add an enemy from the assets library or add gems and test other pre-mades. If you want to save your work, tap here and select Save Draft. Continue editing or leave the editor, explore hypehype. Yeah, I definitely need to check. There's 1, 2, so these are all brand new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 interactive tutorial hypes. I should play with all of them. And then how to create an environment. It's a YouTube video.
Start by going to the Create page and selecting any template you want. Some of the templates have interactive tutorials in them.
Oh, this probably came out when the environment jam came out.
Once set is added, move it to the correct position and tap Paint to start painting it into your scene. Let's also paint some more hills using...
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check these out for sure. And I want to check out enough tutorial time. A new game. I'm a big fan of this setup where I always feel like there's so much I need to do. Maybe I should just start writing down some of the things, because maybe that'll help me do it more. Make, what would you call it, like a tap and go platformer? I do think this is one of the more versatile teammates in hypehype. Oh yeah, PT Jones, I already checked out a couple. I reckon they're great for absolute beginners. That being said, I always do like playing around and experimenting with different things. Yeah, I think playing around and experimenting with different things is like one of the best ways to discover things. Yeah. Nope. Ain't got no hot dogs yet. Or ain't got no Oh, I see how that's set up. That's cool. Oh, and you got the social node up in there. Is it the social? It's like the social information node. Got the caps. Ah, yeah, sure. Oh. Online basket games, okay. To the right, you'll instead find the skee ball and guns minigame. Cool. Dig in the chat bubbles. She tried to make a tycoon style game where you build a factory like Roblox has. So wait, in Roblox you make a factory? No. Finally behind the middle. Finally behind me in the middle you find the gift shop. Groovy. Thanks, bye. Okay. Digging all these chat bubbles. Love the sound effects. Oh, you work on the production of the factory. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what we got here. And wait, there's like a start timer. I think it's hit this. Yep. Oh. Focus. Love the simple game mechanic, I think. I'm always a fan if you can get everything down to a single touch. Granted, I've been making games with 2 touches, but that, you know, I can still be a fan of single touches. Oh wait, I can go fast? Oh crap. Okay, I think that was the end of that round. I think I did okay. Yeah, I think also Tiny, like when you're making stuff, sometimes you like get in a zone and you're just able to like get a lot done. At least that's how it is for me. And I think there's like books about it. Like you try to get into like a flow state, and it's basically like really cool because your mind just, for me, and I think everybody's different, it's like you just stop thinking about things and you just kind of like make and create. So yeah, and so like that's the coolest thing. And that, like, I think even when it came to like the hype what do you call it, the last hype environment challenge, yeah. And like I know whenever I am working in hype or anything, and maybe even like editing videos, a lot of times the first 1 or 2 hours my mind gets in my way, and it tells me all the things that I can't do or that I don't know how to do. And there's like this sweet point, and like sometimes it'll be even after an hour, and then you'll just work and you lose track of time. I mean, time is a construct created by humans to try to make sense of the world. So it, like, time actually, and days and all these things. So yeah, it's just, you know, fun things to think about. Or I kind of want to shoot that rat. No, I was so close. I would be in my action factory if I set my mind to it, and then I can start going ham on projects. Yeah, I mean, all in due time, which is funny. My highest count is 20. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the wings off. Once you start working on something that you really enjoy without even realizing it, time flies by so quickly. Yeah, that's why I love the concept, which is, I guess, a true thing. But it's like time is just a construct, trying to make sense of things. Like sometimes I'll do some work and I'll tell myself, okay, I'm just gonna work for 1 hour, and then I'll be done and it'll be 2 hours. I'm like, man. And yeah, so I always try to like set aside, like, and I'll do that for everything, like even exercise. I'll be like, okay, I'll give myself 1 to 2 hours to do whatever it is I need to do. But it's not like, okay, I have to, if I start some kind of project, only give myself 1 hour or I only give myself 2 hours. I always try to be flexible because I think the coolest stuff you make is when you lose track of time, when you let go of this construct of like reality of like certain things must happen in a certain time frame, and you just enjoy yourself and you try to, you know, step up your own game while having a good time. It looks like all these are random. Oh, I almost missed that one. Okay, here we go. Hey, this one's gonna be tough. No, I missed it. Okay, maybe I try. Tiny, if time travel exists and is real, would you want to go back in time at any moment, any given moment? Like fix a mistake or start over on your life before you had kids? Well, I don't have kids. Thankfully, I would definitely. I think kids are great and all that stuff, and wouldn't mind having kids. But I do not have kids, and I do love the concept of the time travel, because. But then I would have to ask you if I could go back in time, Tiny, and change things. Would my mind know that? Like, what if you went back in time and you changed whatever it is that you were unhappy about, but then you never knew you did it, right? You never knew that happened. So yeah, then you would never know. Like, what's to say that didn't already happen, hypothetically? And then if you, yeah, because if you could go back in time and change something, then you wouldn't know that ever happened. Because in your reality, it would have always have been that way. Unless you were to somehow remember what had happened, which wouldn't make sense, because how would you remember something that never happened? I also draw a lot of inspiration from real life. For example, last month I was visiting my sister in Switzerland, and there happened to be a fun fair. I mean, I do the same thing, but I think there's so much I think the world is just full of inspiration, and like, because you don't have to travel to see inspiration. It just super helps. Like it helps, at least for me. It helps when you're in a completely different environment, because then you see the world differently. Like, I had a friend visit me in Mexico City, and he's just like your standard American dude. Doesn't travel that well. I guess his ex, she was a flight attendant, so they would travel a lot of places, but it was always like fancy, nice resort type of area. So he would travel, but he wouldn't like immerse himself in the different cultures. And yeah, everything we did, he was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like, I can't believe it. And I was like, dude, we're just getting tacos. He's like, and the tacos were like 50 cents, but they were like amazing tacos. And he's like, I can't believe we're eating these amazing tacos. And I'm like, dude, man, like, let's just get lunch. Well, some laws of physics shown on movies and in articles, I would fix a mistake that a past self made, and I would make a machine that keeps track of my memories, then I would know what to do, what to fix next. I mean, if you were to fix a mistake that you made, then you would have never made that mistake to fix. Did that sentence sound right? If you were to fix a mistake that you would make in the past, then you would never make that mistake to need to fix. Yeah, it's confusing, man. The time stuff is confusing. I'm gonna try to get a high score on PT Jones's. Oh, can you hit that vine thing that moves? That would be so cool. I do think there needs to be some kind of more indicator on the shooting. Maybe just like more arrows, or like 2 or 3 of these. Oh, I want to shoot that. Oh, it's back there, isn't it? Okay, I see. I see. Oh, that now. Oh, this has got to be in a different area because I hit the remix button on this. Highest combo for me is 20. Oh, I wanted to try with this Apple Pencil. Yeah, I guess my only suggestion, if there was a sign that said shoot the light to start, and then you can have it disappear once it began. Or if you don't want to verbally write out, you could, over here where you have this arrow, you could have like more other arrows, and even make the arrows blinking, but like not the same blinking as this blinking. Basically anything to highlight this a little bit more. I think it's clear, like 80%, and it might not even be that big of a deal, because I'm pretty sure once you're here and you start, but like, yeah, even if you just had like one more arrow, or like two arrows, or just something a little bit more. Okay, I got a high score of 30. I wonder if I can get 40. Kinda still wish that hypehype became a separate application on its own, like Game Maker Studio 2. Then I can make games offline with no internet. There's even a mini Easter egg about your channel. Oh, that's hilarious. Here? Don't tell me. Is it shooting this mouse? I'm gonna shoot that mouse. Yeah, I mean, Tiny, that's the thing, like, that would be cool, but that's not what hypehype, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just in the days of the, like, no more offline, like, yeah, like, to me, I hear you, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, for the most part, at least for me, I'm usually places where you have cell phone service. So, and people laugh about this all the time, and it is funny, but I'm 100% serious, because I travel a little bit, like a decent amount. The number one thing I care about, no matter where I go in the world, and it's kind of like, as you know, how's the internet? Like, I think that does make me a little bit snobby for sure, because I don't want to go to Cuba, even though I'm working on my Spanish. They like the internet is horrible there. There's like a lot of places that just doesn't have good internet, and like for me, the future is like get a cool Cybertruck, get a Starlink, drive all over the country, the world, and yeah, without internet, like you wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to talk to you without the internet. And so we're talking about having no internet. I'm just a fan. I've been a fan of the internet since '94, so I'm all about it. Like being online all the time, it's if I had an AI in my house, then if the internet goes out, then my AI won't be able to open my door, my keys, then I'm locked outside with no keys. Have you never, Tiny? I have like, how do I say this? You'll get locked out no matter what. Like with AI, with no AI. PT Jones, have you ever been locked out of your house? Like it doesn't matter with the internet or without the internet. There will be a time. I apologize, but it'll happen. And you'll get locked. One time I got locked out of my house in San Francisco, and I had to like climb in through the window, and it looked basically like I was breaking into a house. Nobody called the cops or anything. I think it was like a Saturday, but yeah, but I guess that's my point, Tony, is with or without AI, you're eventually gonna accidentally lock yourself out. That's just, in my humble opinion, an inevitable thing. So the idea for me isn't that, oh no, I don't want to get locked out because of the AI and the internet. For me, it's like this is gonna happen. The question is whether or not, and I'm sure when you do get locked out, you'll figure it out, and you'll figure it out not because of the internet or not because of the AI or no AI. You'll figure it out because you have to figure it out, because you're gonna have to get back. Whether it's like, I was in Mexico and I got my car stuck in the sand. I had to have these two ladies who were walking home, and they were masseuse people, and we had to put the stuff in the, like, there was nobody. The point is like when something happens, you have to figure it out. Like there is no, like, you're not gonna get locked out of your house and be like, okay, time to move. Oh no, things ended horribly. I was locked outside of my car and I had to pick my own car. I got arrested accidentally, but still, yeah. So that's my only point when it comes to things like certain issues being, you know, it would be cool if you could use hypehype without the internet, but that doesn't mean, like, it would also be cool if you didn't get locked out of your car, or you had a second lock underneath the wheel or something. Like, also, PT Jones, I think it'd be cool if you could knock over these bottles, but then once you turn on, or once you start the map or the mission, everything resets. This is just so well put together, man. Oh man, okay, I got 20 minutes left. Some loud something going on somewhere. All right. Oh no, I almost missed that one. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it's best to just go left to right or right to left. And you want to shoot out a ball right at the very beginning. No, that PT Jones, man, I totally hit that. I think you got whenever a game doesn't work out, I like to blame the game and not my skills. Yeah, but my opinion on how I want hypehype to work for others, my idea can help make more money than having the app online. Oh yeah, dude, I totally agree. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying right now, that's not an option. So hopefully that, you know, with development and time, such things can be an option. But yeah, like, yeah, I think that makes sense. And not to get caught up on the things that are not an option today, but maybe totally like a thing that's no problem in the future. Oh yeah, man, my standard Halloween costume is a space cowboy. Oh crap. No, I missed it. Dude. Best to shoot and exhale. $31. Yeah, I know feedback comes first. When the first stable, finished release version of hypehype will be open for suggestions. I mean, they take suggestions all the time in their feedback in the Discord. That's the thing I wonder though. I don't know when they plan to do a public release, because yeah. I mean, I'm curious. For me, I'm just happy I even know that it exists. Like, the stuff that I used to make games before was just so... It just wasn't as fun. And to me, hypehype is just fun. It just makes making games fun. And it almost makes like the fun you have when you play a game, it's kind of like that when you're making a game. And that to me is the coolest, because making a game is like playing a game, except you're making your game that you can then play. I mean, if that's not the coolest, like what do you call it with the loops and the infinity loop? I like to see most games that are in alpha stages, betas, and they release them for free to the world. Yeah, that's always fun. I've seen multiple different alphas and betas. Okay, this is probably the last time. I mean, I'm down to try this a few more times. I would like to get at least a score of 42. Okay, I gotta remember to release. Well, let's test it. Let's see if I can release it before it comes out fully. That one was tough. I mean, I did just get like a dope ass hat yesterday. I used to have a really cool. It was kind of. I'll be honest with you, it was absurd. It was a cowboy hat, and it was just like, I wonder if I could find a picture of it. But it was just like so big, but and it was not a cheap hat. It was like made in America. It was really. I love that hat until I lost it, and I had taken it to like multiple different countries. I guess anything that I have, I take to multiple different countries, but it was nice because whenever there was like the sun, like as absurd as I probably looked, I never had sun in my eyes. And that's I mean, you see any Western, they got a good cowboy hat. That stuff is fundamental in where there's a lot of sun. Let's see if I can hit something before it comes out. There. That's not fair. I had it. I had it. I had it. Yeah, baseball caps. Also, yeah, Americans do love hats in Texas. Like I was living in Texas a little bit. I don't know if that was this year or last year. I don't remember these things anymore, but oh man, I wish I had my hat in Texas, because then it's like, it's also, Americans love big pickup trucks. That's like super American. I do think I would like to get a Cybertruck if that ever becomes an option, but I don't drive. I don't like to drive. I've been hit by cars, I've been in accidents, so I prefer to live in cities where I don't have to drive, and I'll take scooters, electric scooters, anything like that, electric skateboard, I'll be down for that. But like driving, and I've been in motorcycle accidents too where I couldn't walk. So I have some PTSD from auto accidents. Loving that bell. Okay. Barely made that one. It's like, I think I'm going slower. I got a new high score. I'm out. I think I'm going slower. Okay, we got, yeah, again, 11. Now I got tickets. I can go get some hot dogs or whatever. What do we got? Cat and candy here. Move over, kid. Get out of my way. I got tickets to spare. Banana dude. Must play more. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'll take a balloon. Wait. Can you get multiple balloons? Nah, one. My name is Zen, and I sense you're up for a challenge. Ah, hey, no need to worry. Reckon you can beat my score of 15? Yeah. What though? Oh, skee ball. Oh, I do love skee ball. Although last time I tried to play skee ball, I was That's not an appropriate story, but okay, I see. I do have a question. I mean, that's just from the gun range. I am a professional. Question: do the are the balls dynamic? Do they actually roll? Oops. Because there's some balls that are like cut, that are like a. If you've seen Fall Guys, when they have the balls falling from the up on the top shelf, they're like two different colors. The upside to that is you can visualize the balls spinning, but because sometimes in game mechanics the balls actually don't spin. So that's what I was curious about this one. Oh man, I am bad at skee ball. What? That went to the 4, dropped down to the 3, 2, and 1. I've been in an accident before in the past and it left me walkless. I couldn't stand or walk, so I said goodbye to running because that wasn't gonna be an option anytime soon. Yeah, man, dude, one time I couldn't walk for 3 months. So, but I run all the time now. It's almost, I try to do all my exercise as forms of meditation, because meditation is good for the mind. It kind of just like, basically you don't think, and then I'll go running. So next week I'll be in Toronto. I'm hoping I'll be by the water, and then I'll go running there. Yeah, check it out, PT Jones. When it comes to the ball, check out the ball that's got like 2 different shades. I mean, it can be like a dark yellow and a light yellow, or it could be, you know, complementary colors, contrast colors. But what the 2 different half circles highlight is the rotation of the ball. But again, some games the ball doesn't actually rotate. Like if it was and I think, what was it in one of the game that I just made, I actually put in a vector transform. The ball was dynamic too, so I don't know. I think it's worth playing around. So bad at this game. Whenever I play skee ball in real life, I always go for the corner. Oh, but then I lose into... I now remember when I play skee ball, I go to the left corner or the right corner, but then I also tend to lose the game. Like yeah. Oh man. But that's the thing with skee ball, you just get one of these babies in. Oh crap, that was... Oh, that's cool. Get to help out the kids. Oh, this is funny. Oh, the triggers only. Do the triggers reset? The whole bathroom thing is hilarious. What's up? I like that. Yo, huh? Haven't you heard of me? They call me Mr. Swig. Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Cause once I start swinging, ain't no one stopping me. Sounds like a challenge. Oh, is this a dance challenge? You're on, brother. Let's see you do more than 50. Oh, the basketball one. Oh man, I need to go cook dinner, but do that later. I do consider myself a Hoosier, which means I'm inherently good at basketball. Although I have a bad shoulder, so I can't do what I used to do. Ah. Damn it. Come on. This is so amazing. This is the best. I'm gonna be playing this game over the weekend, PT, for sure. No doubt about it. Epic. Ah. The trick to this is also like killing a cockroach. You don't want to shoot where the basket is. You want to shoot where the basket's gonna be. Aim a bit higher you stroke, the better scores you get. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I gotta definitely practice on that one. Be sure to visit the shop. I love skee ball because I win all the time and my high score is usually 100x better. It's good to have skills. My bro's very good at those claw machines. So skee ball is not, the shooting is definitely one of the ones I'm really good at. You should try and make basketball hoop that automatically hits your shots. You should try and make a basketball hoop that automatically hits your shot. Not sure I understand that. What Tiny was, I like running. It's healthy because I can push my body to its limit of how fast I run in 10 seconds. I can run around the block in my area. Yeah, sprint running is really good. It's actually super healthy. I don't do that as much as I should. Man, people where I'm at now in the middle of America, everybody looks like a pear, which is okay. I'm sure they got other stuff. I'm able to make my own schedule, and I've always done some kind of like martial arts and stuff like that. So to me, it's super, yeah, ingrained into me. So that you can't miss a shot even if you feel like you won't hit the hoop. Oh, I see what you're saying. So basically you just need to let go of the ball, or not even let go, touch the ball, and it automatically kind of just goes into wherever the hoop is. Yeah, I can see how that could be. I think you can even think you can make that. Like there's a have you messed with the splines? Oh, careful with that top back button. Oh, yep. Good eye. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, PT Jones. I'm sure I'll be able to get these tickets. Most of them I got in the shooting range, cause I'm a gunslinger. This is hilarious. So I do kind of wish that they didn't fall over. You know, like it was like more real life. Like I know that's kind of bad. Oh crap. But I kind of wish that they didn't move. Like, or maybe had a heavier density, and then the ball was like a lighter density. Oh, that's cool. Dude, this is just such a beautifully made set too. Yo, the ninja, I was at a Renaissance fair last year in New York City, and well, not New York City, it was upstate New York. And they had the throwing knives thing where you could throw a knife. Oh, crap. And they also had ninja stars, and I kind of wish I would have spent more money to just get like more, because it was really fun. And I'm also very scared whenever I do anything with my shoulder. But Tiny, I've never seen a game like this on hypehype before. Tiny, PT Jones just made this game, released it like a couple days ago. I didn't even know it got released. Yeah, that's also one of the things I think is cool, because like when you make a game for the App Store or the Play Store, usually that game has like a lifespan of, let's say, a month, maybe 3 months. Although to be fair, the famous Flappy Bird, I believe, was out for 1 or 2 years before it even got famous. There was like some news report. I know all these things. There was a like some kind of reporter dude or whatever, and he was playing the game. He somehow found the game, he was playing it, and he kept dying. He was so mad, he tweeted about it, and then the game became famous because of Twitter. Oh wait, I can do this. Oh crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to end the stream because I got to go make some chicken fajitas that are gonna be dope. Oh, and then roasted bell peppers. Did I hit this gun one? I did, right? Yeah. That was the first one. Okay. When multiplayer comes out, then you can play with your friends and compete. Dude, I think when multiplayer comes out, not only can you compete, and this is what I think would be cool, like this hype, if I could go in, like, you know, me and PT are friends on hypehype, go in and like help just add things to this world. I think you can do that. Like if I were to go into this and hit remix. Oh, what? These are 20? Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, that's cool. That's like finding tickets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you telling me this is gonna be on my character? No way. That's for... Oh, I like that deck. Oh, that's what my dude looks like. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to go with those. I think I might have to go with that. I mean, when you got this many tickets, you could just buy whatever you want and just try to make everything just fit. That's... Oh, those are currently locked. I want that coffee. I want that hat. Maybe this hat. Is that a, oh, that's a bandana. No, I'm not done with the 5-0. Oh, King Crown. Digging it. Nice. I think it... I want the gun one. Wait, is that a fanny pack? Yeah, I'm definitely sporting the fanny pack. I kind of want to see what these boots look like. Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, fanny pack is cooler, more fun. Wait, was it? What? Yeah, this backpack. I already like that backpack. I think that one's super cool. See, this is why I don't like shopping. I spend way too much time. Hope you have a good day, man. Be sure to check out the video I sent you about the unbeatable basketball hoop idea. And good luck on creating a cool game from that idea. Yeah, man, I'll check it out on my... you sent it on Discord, right? I don't have enough tickets. I spent all my tickets. Yo, my dude looks like a boss. I would like to recommend a red Vespa or a I guess a blue one. I love the motorcycle helmet on the Vespa. I think this is great. Big spender, yeah, man. Honestly, I don't like to spend money, but when I do, I go all out. All right, it is time to get going. Thanks for making this game, PT Jones. I'm going to probably explore around this and play this over in the weekend. This is cool, man. Like, wow, this is amazing. It kind of blows my mind this was all made by one person, if you will. Like, I said howdy, yo. Howdy, howdy. They call me the fastest cat in town. Cause I ain't no one to beat my gun combo. Alright, I'll beat your combo. Do I have to beat it now? Oh, you probably have to trigger this before you can do the next part. Alright. Couple of Easter eggs. Oh yeah, I really like the, I don't know if it was the Easter egg with the duck changing color, but I thought that was cool. And yeah, that's one of the coolest things about making games, is you can just put Easter eggs and little things that nobody knows about until they know about it. So, alright dudes, until next time, stay safe out there, have a good weekend, and peace.